8 million released for TRHA nurses gratuities. Multi-agency search for missing 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza. And Tobago's premier fishing tournament grows. Good evening, I am Nico Williams-Wilson and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 13th May 2026. Now to our top story. A call for better working conditions and financial stability led the agenda as Tobago marked International Nurses Day 2026. Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary for Health and Wellness, Dr. Faith Brebner, joined healthcare workers for an interfaith Thanksgiving service yesterday morning. As we hear in this report from Joel Green George, the monies have been released and a pledge made to address long-standing grievances regarding gratuities and permanent employment.
The pews of the interfaith service were filled with the signature uniforms of Tobago's nursing fraternity. This year's theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, Empowered Nurses Save Lives, served as a reminder of the emotional and physical toll of the profession.
You are around at the most vulnerable times in people's lives, and it's not just the physical time. It is truly at the times where you are most emotional and where you need mental support.
The celebration comes during a period of industrial friction across the Twin Island Republic. While colleagues in Trinidad have voiced frustrations over working conditions, Dr. Brebner praised Tobago's nurses for maintaining professionalism despite similar pressures. However, she acknowledged that recognition must be backed by action.
Because we know that some of you all have been starting the process of getting to the permanent phase in your nursing career. It is a wrong, and I am saying it was a wrong that happened back then. It is a wrong that I committed to fixing.
Financial relief appears to be in motion. The Secretary revealed that an additional $8 million was recently warranted for outstanding gratuities at the Tobago Regional Health Authority. While she admits this sum does not cover the entire debt, she noted that the Executive Council is prioritizing these payments to retain essential staff.
She said, but we just got the warrant, and the warrant included an additional $8 million for TRHA for gratuities. I said, send it for me because I wasn't even in work at the time. Send it with the driver, let me sign off so that I can give TRHA their money.
As the Division of Health shifts focus towards preventative community care, officials say the stability of the nursing workforce remains the backbone of that mission. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green George.
The intensive search for 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza entered another critical phase today as a massive multi-agency operation blanketed both land and sea. In a coordinated effort to locate the missing toddler, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has deployed specialized units, including the Homicide Bureau, to assist with the investigation. These officers are working alongside personnel from the Defense Force and the Coast Guard, who are currently conducting strategic maritime sweep of the coastline. On the ground, the Tobago Emergency Management Agency and the Community Emergency Response Team have mobilized dozens of volunteer and rescue experts to comb through dense terrain and local neighborhoods. Search teams are utilizing every available resource to find the child, who was last seen in his community. Authorities have urged the public to remain vigilant and report any information, no matter how small, to the nearest police station, or contact the TTPS at 639-2512, as the island-wide search continues under high priority. The Trinidad and Tobago Came Fishing Association Marling Madness Tournament is more than just a competition. It is a celebration of the Caribbean's love for the sea. However, as the event attracts more international eyes, local organizers are highlighting a critical missing piece in Tobago's tourism puzzle: Alia Balgobin has the details.
The waters of Tobago are once again the center of attention for game fishing enthusiasts as the TTGFA Marlins Madness tournament gets underway. While the event continues to grow regional and international interest, organizers say Tobago's potential as a premier fishing destination is being held back by lack of infrastructure. The tournament, born out of shared passion for the ocean, has evolved from a small gathering of local fishermen into a regional powerhouse. According to Mark Telfer of the Trinidad and Tobago Game Fishing Association, the spirit of the event is rooted in community and a deep-seated love for the sport, a model that has even helped neighboring islands like Grenada establish their own competitive traditions.
It's really a bunch of fishermen that came together, following on from other Caribbean islands, which these same people actually were involved in helping the other islands like Grenada, forming similar bodies to have competitive tournaments involving fishing. So really and truly, it's based off of the love for the ocean and the love for fishing and spending time with family and friends.
That love for the ocean is a major draw for visitors. Tobago's unique fishery is a magnet for international anglers, with travelers from the US and the UK frequently venturing to the Caribbean to test their skills in local waters.
So we do have the interest from the Caribbean, and we also do from time to time get interest from other international, from other countries. People from the US and the UK do travel to the Caribbean to come and fish. We have a very unique fishery within the Caribbean and much so also in Tobago. So yes, it has always been something that has attracted foreigners, tourists that come to Trinidad and Tobago.
But with growth comes the need for modernization. Despite the tournament's success, Telfa notes that Tobago is struggling to reach its full potential due to a glaring lack of dedicated facilities. Unlike other Caribbean islands that boost full-service marinas with essential amenities like fuel and water, Tobago's game fishing industry is operating without a central hub.
It has grown, but it has also struggled to grow because of the lack of facilities that we have in Tobago. We don't have a marina that we operate out of. All of the other Caribbean islands do have these marinas which have the basic amenities like fuel and water and these sorts of things. So there's actually a lot of potential for growth that we have seen. And of course, we've had this conversation for many, many years.
As the Marlin Madness tournament continues to showcase its best of the blue, the call remains clear. For Tobago to truly compete as a world-class fishing destination, the infrastructure must finally match the ambition of the people who call these waters home. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am Alia Balgobin.
Up next, critical nursing shortages threaten patient safety.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-9999999.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than them feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Dantec compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode, Scarborough, EcoSpots, Dudley Park, Nijon's Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at ironetickets.com. Sun Up Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling. Saturday, 4th of July, Dantec compound, Argyle.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans. Let your goals grow. Whoa. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Thank you for staying with us. The celebration of International Nurses Day met a wall of harsh reality as the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association blasts what they call hollow praise from health officials. While leaders at the North Central Regional Health Authority spoke of heroism, union leadership says the truth on the wards is a dangerous staffing crisis. Joel Green George will report on how the local healthcare system is threatening patient safety.
It was meant to be a day of gratitude at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex. NCRHA Chairman Tim Gopi Singh and management held an interfaith service to thank nursing staff for their dedication. But TTRNA President Heidi Stewart says the praise doesn't match the pressure. He claims while officials spoke in an air-conditioned amphitheater, nurses were left struggling on the front lines.
One of those major shortcomings is the issue of unsafe staffing levels, which permeates a number of our institutions, particularly within the NCRHA facilities. The association would have begun our movement, our policy, evidence-based movement towards improving the nurse-to-patient ratios throughout all facilities. We are beginning at the NCRHA because the NCRHA facilities are currently the worst staff compared to all other RHAs. Actually, they are operating less than.
The TTRNA released data showing critical gaps at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex over the past 3 nights. On Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, single registered nurses were allegedly left alone to manage entire wards, some housing up to 27 patients. These nurses were tasked with monitoring deteriorating patients, handling admissions, and administering medications simultaneously. Stewart says the association's push for better nurse-to-patient ratios is being met with resistance rather than relief.
Fortunately, we have had several complaints from members, from nursing and midwifery personnel, where they are indicating to us that they are being threatened by management to discontinue and not abide by safe staffing levels.
The union is calling for immediate action, salary increases, protection from burnout, and most importantly, the hiring of more staff.
As we seek to improve the quality of healthcare within Trinidad and Tobago by making specific, measurable, and determined steps towards addressing the shortcomings within our healthcare system.
For now, the TTRNA says it's time for the Ministry of Health to stop the photo opportunities and start the hiring process. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
Top officials met in Scarborough this week to tackle what they say is a rise of school violence across Tobago. Education Secretary Orlando Kerr hosted representatives from the Ministry of National Security. The group included TTPS Legal Officer Inspector Zahir Ali, Youth Secretary Keegan Dinoon, Education Administrator Janelle Williams, and School Supervisor 2 Philip Rochford. The Education Secretary says the talks focused on the root causes of student conflict. This includes gang influence, mental health struggles, and the impact of social media. School supervisors and administrators also joined the discussion to find practical solutions. The team plans to expand mentorship programs and strengthen parenting workshops. They also want more sports-based activities to keep vulnerable youth engaged. Secretary Kerr remains committed to a collaborative approach to keep classrooms safe. He says prevention is the key to protecting the island's students and to creating a secure learning environment for every child. The Division of Health and Wellness is addressing concerns over the hantavirus, clarifying that while a specific vaccine does not exist, the island's health infrastructure is ready to respond. Secretary Dr. Faith Brebner says the TRHA is currently equipped to provide supportive treatment for patients, focusing on managing symptoms and supporting vital organ functions as the body fights the virus.
The treatment, quote unquote, for hantavirus is, so we don't have a vaccine, we don't have any specific medication, for example, for hantavirus, but what we do is supportive treatment. We ensure that you have challenges with breathing, so we help you to breathe. You have challenges with other things, we help you with those things. You have challenges with your kidneys, we help you with that. And the health system currently is able to provide those kinds of supportive treatment.
In addition to clinical readiness, the Secretary is emphasizing preventative measures at the community level. She highlights that basic hygiene, specifically thorough hand washing, remains a highly effective way to neutralize the virus before it can enter the system.
Wash all your hands, please, because when you wash your hands, the way the soap works is the soap actually removes the outer lining of the virus, and if it removes the outer lining of the virus, it kills the virus. And that is for any virus, as long as you really wash your hands, it gets rid of it.
Are also reminding residents to eliminate rodent habitats around their homes, as the virus is primarily transmitted through contact with infected pests. The Atlantic hurricane season is only 18 days away. The Tobago Emergency Management Agency, or TEMA, says now is the time to get ready. As officials mark National Disaster Prevention and Preparedness Month this May, TEMA reminds the public that disasters are a local reality. They are urging every family to take personal responsibility for their safety. Don't wait for a storm to form to check your supplies. Look out for TEMA teams in your community all month long. They will host outreach events and emergency simulation across the island. These exercises help us learn how to prevent and protect our homes and each other. Check your roofs, clear your drains, and update your emergency kits today. Staying informed with Tobago updates can save lives when the weather turns. The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624 333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Donc, il a fallu taking long to play the card. Come on, tell you. I'm all in time, so good, but. Look at it. Yo, what school you went by?
Diane Bishops, boy.
Bishops?
Yeah, we know the baddest that's come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling her, boy.
We know the baddest, boy. One night and life, and I is the baddest.
Boy, Bishops is the best, boy.
Yo, what's going on with Tola? Here, what's going on? It's only one way to settle this. We'll be live on Youth Voice TV, where I, your host, Multibass, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition, where DJs will go head-to-head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win, and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come, let me do some jobs.
So, guys, there are two categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years. And for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So, guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Welcome back. Caribbean Airlines is grappling with renewed leadership instability following the abrupt resignation of Nichelle Grandison, Vice President of Human Resources. Grandison stepped down on Friday after only 4 months in the role, citing a return to her private consulting practice. CCAL Chairman Reina Kaulasa confirmed the departure, noting that the state-owned carrier will appoint an interim lead while searching for a permanent successor. While Grandison described her brief tenure as impactful, her exit marks the latest in a wave of high-level departures that rocked the airline's front office. Within a remarkably short window, CAL has seen an unprecedented drain of executive talent. This includes the departure of former CEO Garvin Madeira, CFO Faruna Kuarising, CIO Jeremy Mohammed, and the Chief Commercial Officer Martin Eberly, and the General Counsel Nalini Lala. Further vacancies in procurement and cargo leadership, previously held by Arlene Hunt and Markland Mosley, have thinned the ranks even more. Industry observers are raising alarms over this leadership turbulence, noting that such rapid widespread turnover at the senior level is highly atypical for a national carrier. These mounting vacancies leave the airline facing critical questions regarding its organizational stability and future strategic direction. The Pan American Health Organization is calling for urgent investment in the nursing profession as the world marks International Nurses Day. In a formal letter to the Trinidad and Tobago National Nurses Association, PAHO raised local leadership for improving health outcomes. Joel Green George reports on the push to expand the role of nurses in face of rising health demands.
It is a profession often described as the backbone of healthcare. The Pan American Health Organization, or PAHO, has put that sentiment into writing. In a letter to TTNNA President Edie Stewart, PAHO Representative Gabriel Vivas Francesconi commended the local association for its leadership in advancing the profession across the Twin Island Republic. This recognition comes as the region faces significant pressure. PAHO Director Dr. Jabos Barbosa says nurses are the front line of an aging population and rising chronic diseases.
In this context, nursing is essential. With more than 7 million professionals in the region of the Americas, nursing is the cornerstone of care, the mainstay of continuous care, and a central pillar of public health in the region.
But that pillar is under strain. Global data from the International Council of Nurses shows a widespread shortage of roughly 13 million nurses expected by 2030. In the Americas, migration and poor working conditions continue to drain the workforce. Dr. Barbosa says the solution lies in moving beyond the traditional role and giving nurses more authority in clinical settings.
And expanding the role of nurses offers a key opportunity to address current and future population needs. This includes promote advanced practice nursing, strengthening its role in primary health care, incorporating innovation and digital technologies, and expanding its role in shaping public policy.
PAHO's 2026 campaign focuses on health workforce planning. The organization is urging Caribbean governments to invest in better training and regulation to keep nurses in the local system.
Today, we call on governments, decision makers, and all stakeholders in the healthcare sector to invest in nursing, in training, regulation, and professional development. Together, we can build a sustainable nursing workforce in the Americas.
For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green George.
32 young Tobagonians are starting a new journey in the local workforce today. The Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport officially launched the third cycle of its Trade Trek program this week. Participants are between the age of 16 and 30, and they will spend the next 4 months in intensive apprenticeship training. The program covers several high-demand vocational fields. These include auto mechanics, welding, and plumbing. Students will also train in electrical work and heavy equipment operation. Experienced local tradespeople and entrepreneurs will serve as mentors. The goal is to provide a direct hands-on industry experience. Officials say this initiative builds practical skills for future employment. It also aims to spark interest in entrepreneurship among the island's youth. The Department of Youth Empowerment is overseeing the training. This cycle would focus on making young people more competitive in the current job market. Team-based distance running reached a new milestone on Sunday morning as the inaugural Ikeden Relay made its debut at the NCC Foyer, Queenspark, Savannah. Traditionally a track-focused format, the relay was successfully adapted for the roads during the Midnight Runner Series Midnight Marathon, challenging athletes with a grueling test of endurance and strategy. Dominating the field, Tobago's own Pace and Performance Factory Fire Team captured first place in the male category, clocking a commanding time of 3 hours, 13 minutes and 4 seconds. The victory was a masterclass in collective effort and strategic pacing. The championship squad featured Ted John, Heisel Forbes and Dylan Jerome, who each tackled 5K legs, alongside Kashif Belfon and Ayodele Kojo, who covered 10K stretches. Renoki Abbott anchored the performance with a final 8K surge to seal the win. The event successfully blended the high-stakes pressure of traditional relays with the grit of long-distance running, marking a triumph first chapter for the Ekiden format in Trinidad and Tobago's racing calendar. The weather report when we return.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more and them feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Delta compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle. Barcode Scarborough, EcoSport Stubby Park, Nijon's Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at identickets.com. Sun Up Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling. Saturday, 4th of July, Delta compound Argyle.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-99999.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans. Let your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight we can expect partly cloudy skies at times across the islands with brief showers over a few areas. Minimum temperatures tonight are expected to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 26 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow conditions will be generally hazy. While the day will be mostly settled, the odd partly cloudy spells and brief showers are likely over a few areas, and there remains a low 20% chance of a moderate or heavy shower developing. Please be aware that a significant concentration of Sahara dust is expected. Those sensitive to air quality changes are advised to take necessary precautions. The heat index remains a factor, registering at 39 degrees Celsius at Piako and 35 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas are moderate with waves reaching 2.0 meters in open waters. In sheltered areas, waves will remain below 1.0 meter. For those watching the tides are valid for Thursday, May 14th, in Port of Spain, high tides are at 1:38 a.m. and 2:34 p.m., with low tides at 8:03 a.m. and 7:57 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 1:11 a.m. and 1:57 p.m., with low tides at 7:41 a.m. and 7:41 p.m. Sunrise is expected at 5:44 and sunset at 6:20. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night. Let's recap the headline. 8 million released for TRHA nurses gratuities. Multi-agency search for missing 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza, and Tobago's premier fishing tournament grows.